Great. はい、新年明けましておめでとうございます。Good morning, everyone, and Happy New Year. It is a great joy to welcome you all today as we gather to celebrate the start of a new year. Your presence here fills this temple with your warmth and your energy. Deeply grateful for your continued support for this community. It's because of your dedication, your time, and your kindness, both in person and online, that we can sustain this sacred space together. So thank you for walking this path with us. As we step into this new year of the snake, we're reminded of its auspicious meaning in many traditions. The snake is a symbol of transformation, renewal, and wisdom, just as a snake sheds its old skin to grow. This year invites us to shed old habits, doubts, limitations, and to step into the possibilities of renewal and growth. Let us take inspiration from this symbol and embrace the opportunities that lie ahead. May we approach this new year with the flexibility to adapt, the courage to transform, and the wisdom to trust the unfolding of life as it is. Most importantly, let us remember the power of our connections. In Buddhism, we use the word en, specifically Butsuyen, the connections of Buddha Dharma. We speak of en, the deep interconnections that bind us together. Our shared efforts, even the small, quiet ones, create the strength and beauty of our Sangha. So, as we celebrate today, let us treasure the simple joy of being together and nurture the relationships that support and sustain us. With palms together in Gassho, I thank you again for being here, and I encourage you to enjoy this time with one another. So let us begin the new year with gratitude, renewal, and faith. May this year bring transformation, peace, and happiness to all of you. Please. Namu Kie Butsu. Namu Kie Ho. Namu Kie So. よろしくお願いいたします。 か三人気乱れ驚き、自運強したたらし、万物行く。節水再び現れ、一広く。虫無獣ぶっとく蜜。Fierce flames raged through the mountain trees. The air disturbed. All nature ceased. The clouds of mercy shed gentle rain, reviving life, the earth to regain. Green returns with wisdom white. Compassion flows like an endless tide. No start, no end. Buddha's grace extends, fitting all where suffering commences. 開口上皇下脱法、五明雲大、供養実法不要。供養実法不要。供養実法不要そう。検問福君少女です。Please put your hands in Gasho and bow with us. 如来初来小空弱、自身に来たし。願書。おつむ上にします。なきえつ。なきえこう。なきえそう。Be chanting Hanya Shinyo. 開口上五明雲大。Maka Hanya Haramita Shingyo Kanji Zai Kosatsu Gyojin Hanya Haramita Shishogen Gokai Kudo Isai Kuyakushai Shichi 「
名大般若経小改善年少因年少無償無償無来無償無償無償記憶小ゼミはなみさみさい三本無料小田屋さんから303歩台豪福一切大魔最小成就大般若経行平原者みたいた失礼失礼失礼失礼最小小改善年少因年少無償無償無くらい無くらい無償無償一曲一曲小ゼミはなみさみさい三本無料小田屋さんから303歩台豪福一切大魔最小成就大般若経行おかげは手荒じゃみたいた失礼失礼失礼失礼最小小改善年少因年少無償無償無くらい無くらい無償無償一曲一曲小ゼミはなみさみさい三本無料小田屋さんから三本台豪福一切大魔最小成就大般若経行おかげは手荒じゃみたい失礼失礼失礼失礼とは小改善年少因年少無償無償無くらい無くらい無償無償一曲一曲小ゼミはなみさみさい三本無料小田屋さんから豪福一切大魔最小成就大般若経行おかげは手荒じゃみたい失礼失礼失礼失礼最初は小改善年少因年少無償無くらい無くらい無償無償一曲一曲小ゼミはなるみすなみ一切三本無料小田屋さん三百三代豪福一切大魔最小成就大般若経行有志にメモに主者年中ずれ本名大戦科学新規図の国旗が資格を剣道バゲバテアラジャラみたい失礼失礼失礼失礼最初赤豪福一切大魔最小成就大般若経道バゲバテアラジャラみたい失礼失礼失礼失礼最初赤小改善年少因年少無償無償無くらい無くらい無償無償一曲一曲小ゼミはならみすなみ一切三本無料古代お茶のから303歩台豪福一切大魔最小成就豪福一切大魔最小成就小妻名吉祥だらに老三万だもとなおはらしことしゃそのなんとじとべんぎゃぎゃぎゃきぎゃきうんぬんしうらしうらはらしうらはらしうらちしゅさちしゅさちしゅりちしゅりそわじゃそわじゃせんちやちえそほどのさんまんだもとなんのはらしことしゃそのなんとじとえんぎゃぎゃぎゃきぎゃきうんぬんしうらしうらはらしうらはらしうらちしゅさちしゅさちしゅりちしゅりそわじゃそわじゃせんちやしえそほののさんまんだもとなんのはらちことしゃそのなんとじとえんぎゃぎゃぎゃきぎゃきうんぬんしうらしうらはらしうらはらしうらちしゅさちしゅさちしゅりちしゅりそわじゃそわじゃせんちやしえそうじはなお妙薬のごとし 翌週の悪病両図また天皇甘露のごとし、服する者は常に安楽なり、仰ぎ恋根が枠が散歩して召喚を垂れたまえ。上来大般若らみった経600軸の根本を転読し、マカ般若らみった信行詳細名吉祥だらにをプジュス、集むるところの功徳は、般若へ上昇仏菩薩及び16前人一切号の書店、東山土寺学頭の震災構造にゃせる無料の特会にエコース。祈るところは、緑黄山総禅寺消防交流国土省営万法和楽群青高根三門繁栄男神基礎改修安穏諸縁吉祥ならんこと三四四子孫無差おこさおこおじゃお野来初来小空者自信たしの体何でしょう。
With deep reverence and respect, we dedicate the merit of this following service to honor the memory of those who have passed away in the month of January. Hamaguchi Kise, Hamano Fumie, dedicated to Mr. Steve Hamano and his family. Hayashi Riki, dedicated to Mr. and Mrs. Masanobu Hayashi and family. Hayashi family. Hirata Ayako, Hirata Fuji, dedicated to Mr. Ron Hirata and his family. Isobe Akiko Alice, dedicated to Mr. David Isobe and his family. Kanda Noriko, dedicated to Miss Helen Kanda and her family. Madokoro Sannosuke, dedicated to Mrs. Masao Iijima and family. Minato William S., dedicated to Mrs. Mio Minato and family. Okumura Shizuko, dedicated to Mrs. Masako Linder and Mrs. Stacy Yamato Jasmine and their family. Okuno Ringoro, dedicated to Mr. Makoto Okuno and family. Ono Kazie. Shintani Yoshinori, dedicated to Mrs. Charlie Asao and family. Sugita Robert Teizo, dedicated to Mrs. Chris Sugita, Wayne Sugita, and their families. Sumi Sachine Ryono. Tachibana Ryuji, dedicated to Mrs. Maria Takahashi and her family. Tsutako Lillian. Takenouchi Dorothy H., dedicated to Mrs. Wayne Takenouchi and family. Please also extend your thoughts and wishes to those in your memories on this occasion. May their lives continue to inspire us, and may their families find comfort and peace through this boundless compassion of the Buddha. Please put your hands in Gassho. Namakie Butsu. Namakie Ho. Namakie So. I'll place the ofuda, the tablets, at the incense offering place. So when you come forward during the chanting for the incense offering, please pick up the incense, the ofuda, the tablet. Yoroshiku onegai itashimasu. Hai koujou kogedaku gomyo unzai. Byoji o byotsu. Byoji o byoji o byotsu. Gemon shoshumitsu. Byoji. Byoji.
Dai Shindarani Purity perfected, the light penetrates, calmly shining throughout the world, coming back and viewing the world like something in a dream. We humbly beg the three treasures for their illumination. On this occasion of the monthly eve of the memorial service, we have respectfully prepared offerings of incense, flowers, lamps, and candles, have chanted sutras and dharanis that the merit generated thereby may assist their spirit and adorn the land of their reward.
俗名浜口規制霊正月追善供養の真に愛をて浜口家先祖類大将霊俗名浜の文英霊正月追善供養の真に愛をてスティーブ浜の家先祖類大将霊俗名怪しい力霊正月追善供養の真に愛をて林家先祖類大将霊俗名平田屋の霊正月追善供養の真に愛用て平田家先祖類大将霊俗名平田藤霊正月追善供養の真に愛用て論平田家先祖類大将霊俗名磯部明子アリス霊正月追善供養の真に愛用てデビッド磯部家先祖類大将霊俗名神田のりこ霊正月追善供養の真に愛用て連神田家先祖類大将霊俗名まどころ三之助霊正月追善供養の真に愛を手まさこ飯島家先祖類大将霊俗名港ウィリアム・レス霊正月追善供養の真に愛を手宮港家先祖類大将霊俗名奥村静子霊正月追善供養の真に愛を手奥村家並びに政子リンダ家聖子大和ジャズミン家先祖類大将霊俗名奥のリンゴの霊正月追善供養の真に愛をて誠奥の家先祖類大将霊俗名大野風霊正月追善供養の真に愛をて大野家先祖類大将霊俗名新谷義則系霊先祖類霊正月追善供養の真に愛をて新谷家並びにシャーリー朝受け先祖類大将霊俗名杉田ロバート定蔵霊正月追善供養の真に愛をてクリス杉田家ウェイン杉田家先祖類大将霊俗名住幸根領の霊正月追善供養の真に愛をて住家先祖類大将霊俗名立花隆二霊正月追善供養の真に愛をて立花家並びにマリエ高橋家先祖類大将霊俗名津田郡リエン霊正月追善供養の真に愛をて津田家先祖類大将霊俗名竹之内ドロフィー正月追善供養の真に愛をてウェーン竹之内家先祖類大将霊おのおの1月正月供養先祖類大将霊にこす
We humbly pray that within the current of birth and death they shall be as a luminous pearl shimmering undisturbed in the vast sea, that on the shore of nirvana they shall be as the cinnamon moon shining alone in the azure sky, guiding the entire world together, climbing the path to awakening.
Please put your hands in gassho. May this humble merit of reciting the sutras, offering the incense, flowers, offering a chanting, a presence, our thoughts and good wishes, our time, our life, all be dedicated and extended to our loved ones, our families, our friends, our community, to all people, to all sentient beings. May we together with them attain the awakening. Namakiye Butsu, Namakiye Ho, Namakiye So. Before I share a talk today, I'd like to have maybe 5 minutes of quiet zazen. For this, I'd like to invite Elswiz to share some verse from the Venerable Thich Nhat Hanh. Would you like to come forward, Vishma? Sorry, the microphone is not quite working well. Yes, you can come up here. Yeah. Take your time. Thank you. Hold on. Let me just ring the bell first. Should we do this together? Yeah, let's do this together. Lighting a candle, respectful of countless Buddhas. I calmly light this candle, brightening the face of the earth. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for doing this spontaneously. So be sure you're seated in a stable, grounded position. Let's sit for a few minutes. Thank you. Today, I'd like to share some thoughts inspired by this certain monk's message I recently found. There's a Zen saying that goes, Tensetsu Tenke, carrying snow to fill a well. This monk, Gyokushu-san, who of Gyokushu Ichibori, today he's alive. He's a Japanese monk, shared his very insightful message. I thought would be quite something interesting for us to explore. The title goes, Living the Futility. Tansetsu Tenke, carrying snow to fill a well. Ordinarily, it serves as a metaphor for a futile effort, like attempting to fill a well with snow. But what is futility? If we were to eliminate everything we deemed pointless, our lives might become remarkably barren and colorless. In essence, to live is to live through connections. These connections transcend notions of futility or utility, profit and loss, personal interest, perspectives, or efficiency. The reality of the here and now and encounters within it is everything. Birth, aging, illness, and death. These moments arise through conditions and circumstances. In their core lies only the fact of existence, often far beyond our expectations or assumptions. Without discriminating or harboring distractions, simply commit yourself to the act of filling the well with snow. Let conditions and circumstances fulfill their roles and as they arise. This leads to the well, the profound depth of life in the here and now. The Zen saying teaches us that such dedication itself is our salvation. Life is ever new. Why? Because life in its essence is emptiness. It is impermanent, constantly changing, and leaves no trace. Precisely because of this, we can devote ourselves to the present without hesitation, to eternity, to futility, and to impermanence. And this is the Buddhist path. I am born, and I live and die together with eternity. I am born, I live and die together with impermanence. Everything exists within the great work of futility, expressed in the truth of impermanence we call Shogyo Mujo. By honestly and wholeheartedly carrying snow to fill the well, this very life is saved. To boldly dedicate oneself to these futile efforts is the secret to living this fleeting life without confusion. It is also the way to truly live in faith, Shin in Buddhism. I will stop just here by sharing this message. Daibu-san is not here today. He's helping out my friends in New York as they are holding a retreat. On my behalf, I was asked to come to New York and said, I have an important commitment here. So I asked Daibu-san to cover me. Shujo-san is in Shuju Temple today to express his gratitude to Miyazaki-sensei, who's leaving this year. We have 3 Sotoshu staff who were sent from Japan quite some time ago, several years ago, going back to Japan this year. And again, there will be new people. I happen to be involved in office work for the last 10 years because I'm not overly committing myself as a part-time staff. But because of this, we call this hosoku nagai, narrow, long connections with the organization. I've got to see many people come and go. So this year, we're seeing that happen again. And we experienced loss, disconnection, and we experience new connections, new life, as your life takes you wherever your life will take you. This particular message, that is, contains the essence of Soto Zen practice. So I hope you enjoyed it. And as your life keeps unfolding, wherever it takes you, please carry that with you as your experience both continuous change of your life. So wish you all the best this year, wherever this year will take you. I'd like to invite Shushin-san for a little New Year greeting.
Happy New Year, everyone. It is an interesting time, and I think that a lot of what has been occurring recently matches much of what Sensei just said. I have been reading some 15th century, 16th century Japanese poetry, and a haiku for a funeral very much stood out to me, and I think that it reflects both infinite hope and infinite sadness together at the same time, and that ability to hold contradictions and to work without being stuck in any one place, be it over idealizing what is going on or becoming mired in despair, is a good lesson for us to have as we enter this new year and can reevaluate our own lives, our own choices, and where we want to go. And using a metaphor for the world as dew that forms and disappears quickly, he said that this dewdrop world is a dewdrop world. And yet.
Great. Thank you so much, Shushin-san. And thank you everyone again for joining us today. And those people on Zoom, thank you. What I mentioned was the message, way of life deep underneath. I always, my metaphor is like the bottom part of the river. So we have this well-grounded, this faith. Of course, we're relative beings. We need some good news. So I'll share some good news. We're not supposed to get too caught up with positive and negative, but I still feel like sharing some positive news. So this year, thanks to Stacy's help, I got connected with the organizer of Cherry Blossom Festival in Monterey Park. Haven't yet signed and then submitted the application form yet, but I got the approval from the board. So we're going back to the community in whatever we can do, like whatever scale we can do. Just want to let the community know, though. Here we are as a temple community. Also, I have a personal kind of project to resume the language class, as some people showed some interest in language learning. I'm really hoping that we can make a trip to Japan as Sozenji community. So that's my promise in the coming few years. So I have to take Leo, my son, with me to Japan. So that's my personal goal. Right after this, we have a general meeting, and so I would like to just quickly make a transition. But before we get to do that, I'd like to take a group photo. So start again as usual with my friends on Zoom, then with the friends who are here in person. Okay, please put your hands in gassho one last time. もう一度両手を合わせてください。ナムキエ仏。ナムキエホー。ナムキエソー。Thank you very much. Okay, so please come forward. And while you are standing up and coming forward, I'd like to ask people on Zoom to maybe if you can turn on the camera. And then Robert, oh, sorry, let me just stop this first.